recorde
Yes,
isso.
eu acho. I think you understand. Eu acho.
Can you help your friends, Miss Priscilla?
Eu acho que eu entendi.
Can you help them? Translate to them, please, if you understood.
Se é isso mesmo que eu entendi, ele vai passar nossas notas, a nossa grade, as notas foram boas, vai passar as pontuações e depois vai começar o livro 2 e de 8 às 9 a gente vai entregar o trabalho de casa para fazer aqui agora, do número 2, não é isso?
Now we are going to start the book number 2. From 8 to 9, we are going to receive the grades and the points that you need to
Ao contrário, então.
improve. Yes, the opposite. Yes. Did you understand, guys? Everybody now, good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. So let me write for you so I can help you. Why I'm doing this, guys? We need to speak more in English, right? And this book, it's a new challenge. So let me share with you my whiteboard. Whiteboard here. Good evening, you all.
Eu pedi para minha mãe buscar o meu livro, estava na Helena, ela não trouxe. Que droga. Vou anotar.
I help you with prints. Some prints are very good. Only until you take your book. Only today.
Quinta-feira eu vou descer, aí eu vou buscar meus livros.
That's what the teacher said. Today, we start the book number 2, right now. And the good news is that everybody has passed the exam. Ones with excellent grades and others with good or very good grades. Did you understand now?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Teacher, I want to know my grade. So when will you give us our grades? Good question. From exactly 8 to 9, the teacher is going to talk to everyone, one by one, okay? And I am supposed to tell you not only your grades, but also your some points you need to improve. It's very important the points you need to improve. Falando em português agora rapidinho, no início de cada unidade tinham competências. Então o teacher vai dar as notas, né, de 8 às 9, junto com os pontos que precisam melhorar, os pontos de competências que ficaram para trás. Isso pode se não for resolvido, pode aumentar a dificuldade no nível 2. Tudo bem? Como assim resolvido, teacher? Eu repeti? Não, passamos. Mas tem pontos que a gente sempre precisa rever. Pontos em alguns, com alguns alunos são pontos X, outros alunos pontos Y. Ok? Então, preste atenção nas notas que o teacher vai passar após a nossa aula agora de 7 às 8. Como o tempo é corrido, let's speak in English more. Okay? Let's go, everybody.
Teacher.
Yes, Mr. Enzo.
What's the meaning of everybody?
Everybody means everybody, everyone, every. Nós já aprendemos o every. We learned it every. Every people. Everybody.
Tá, every é tipo todos?
Yes.
Só que eu não entendi o body.
O body represents the body, the shape, the human body. Our body. our head, or our legs, arms, our body. Everybody represents every people. The same body, people, body.
Body é a mesma coisa que people?
Yeah, it's not the same, but that has the same meaning. Body, our bodies. My head, my arms, my legs, my belly, my chest, my body, my entire body. It represents my body. But I can use the body for people too. Okay?
Calma, agora você tá me confundindo legal.
So take this question for you. Everyone and everybody are the same. Everyone, it's equal everybody. That means all people.
Todos.
Yeah, it's simple. Everyone, everybody, all people. So I said all here. Good evening, you
Se
all.
você levar ao pé da letra, Enzo, do jeito que você gosta, everybody é todo mundo, everyone seriam todos.
Pretty much, yes. It's not so good, Mr. Enzo, to levar ao pé da letra when we are getting outside the basic level. Depois do nível básico para frente, não é legal levar as coisas ao pé da letra. Por quê? Não estamos ainda, mas já estamos no último livro que eu considero básico mesmo, 1 e 2. Livro 3 já é um pré-intermediário. Então, o que a gente precisa? Abandonar a tradução ao pé da letra, aos poucos. E o português eu prometi no livro 1, então tá eu falando português de novo. Let's speak more in English, okay? It is going to be difficult. Yes, it's going to be difficult. Vai ser um pouco difícil, but it's only in the beginning. E eu preciso da participação de vocês para não mentir para o teacher que entenderam. Isso é importante. Porque é exatamente tentando me expressar em inglês que vocês vão tentando compreender. E a dificuldade vai aumentando o interesse. A dificuldade aumenta o interesse. Sem dúvida. Então vamos lá, meninos. Let's speak more in English now. Use the tools. Don't forget the tools. What are the tools? Let's review. What's the meaning of? 1, 2. How can I say? Another 2. How is it pronounced? Or how should I pronounce? It's very good, should. How should I pronounce it? Okay? And the last one, how do you spell? You need to use these tools. They are very important, okay? Especially now. Okay, so imagine que 1 horinha da aula a gente vai estar num ambiente estrangeiro. Não tem teacher qual é o significado de em português mais, ok? Então vamos tentar usar o inglês a partir de agora com mais ênfase. Using English, ok? Pode falar, Mr. Enzo. Tell me.
Ó, se eu falasse how should I spell it, eu estaria perguntando como eu posso soletrar isso?
Como eu deveria. O should eu deveria.
Ah, tá. Entendi. Se eu mudasse para can, seria certo?
How can I? Yeah, it's okay too.
Okay.
Different ways to say the same thing. Let's go, everybody, to the colored book now. Let me stop sharing my whiteboard and start sharing my students' book. There's somebody talking in the chat. Sorry, but I don't have the book number 2 yet. Okay, so I will try to print today's class for everybody, but we have the recording too, so you can check. What is it, teacher? Print the page and keep it with you. If you cannot do that, I do for you. I print the page for you. Okay? So let's go. The book number 2 is very similar to the book number 1. English Now 2, English Now 1. And we have 6 units too. But the difference is that we have different units now. Lost Downtown, unit number 1. Where were you yesterday? This is difficult to pronounce it. Where were you? Where were you? It's a little difficult. And the unit number 3, it rained cats and dogs. basically, guys, we're going to talk more about the past. Do you know how to talk about the past? We are going to learn how to do that, okay? Very good. So, what we learned in the last book, we cannot forget the verb to be, conjugation, the auxiliary do and does, and the modal verb can. We cannot forget this, okay? It's important because now we're going to see the past of this. This is in the present. Very good. Going ahead, we have more 3 units with the final exam after these 3 units. Unit number 4, I can't believe it. 5, Sam's honeymoon trip. And 6, Michelle's weekend. Okay? This is common, like we had in the last book. But do you have any question the same way? Did you understand my message?
Teacher,
Yes.
como assim estudar lua de mel?
The name of the unit is Sam's honeymoon trip. We are not going to study honeymoon.
Lua de mel da Sam.
Yeah, this is the name of the unit. The issue we are going to talk, there's something related to it. Sam's honeymoon trip, because we are going to talk about something related to honeymoon. Not exactly honeymoon, okay?
Tá, basicamente não é porque tá esse o título que a gente vai estudar, beleza.
Yeah, it is related. Not specific, it's related. Good. So, and today we are going to start the first unit. The unit Lost Downtown, where we have a telephone booth, a telephone cabin from London. It's very famous, this red cabin from London. So, we're going to talk about directions and places to do not get lost. Guys, did you understand the unit Lost Downtown? Do you know the meaning? Did you understand? Writing this sentence. Did you understand?
Teacher,
Yes.
what's the meaning of Dalton?
Downtown is the center of the city.
Ah, tá. É tipo o centro da cidade.
Yes.
Então é perdido no meio da cidade.
Great. Yes,
Okay.
that's it. Because if you go to America, for example, United States, and get lost, you need to ask people. And imagine the panic if you don't know how to speak in English. You needed to know where are you, where you want to go, and ask people directions. It's very, very panicking situation if you don't know how to speak in English. But if you know everything, it's okay. And we are going to talk about them. Very good point. So let me zoom. This part we are going to learn. In this unit, guys, we will learn. What will we learn, Mr. Enzo? The first point, please.
Positions.
We're gonna learn the prepositions. Finally, what's the difference between at, in, on, or into, and maybe under, above? Prepositions. We're going to talk about them. What else? Next point, please, Priscilla, can you read for us? What we are going to learn?
The possessive case.
Guys, the possessive case is the apostrophe S you see in the snack bar Bob's or McDonald's. This apostrophe S, apostrophe sign and S is the possessive case. It indicates possession. And we are going to talk about them too. Very good, Priscilla. Anderson, could you read the next point, please?
Different occupations.
Good. We are gonna learn the vocabulary around occupations. Occupations, job, you know, a teacher or assistant or receptionist and others, different occupations. For example, Mr. Enzo, Maísa, Isis, no, but Claudette works, and Claudette is a teacher. Anderson works too. Anderson, where do you work, mister? I don't know your profession. What's your profession, your occupation?
It's projectist.
Yeah, you told me you are projectist. You design, you project. I heard. Yes, you have told me before. I forgot. Sorry. Agatha, what's your profession, Agatha? Are you a student?
Student.
Good. What about you, Priscilla? Priscilla, what's your profession, your occupation?
I am secretary.
Secretary. Sounds good. We are going to talk about these different occupations. For example, Maísa, what is your father's occupation? Do you know, or your mother's?
No.
No? And what about you, Enzo? You told me that your father is a capoeira dance teacher, right? Capoeira teacher.
Calma, volta à história. Como assim capoeira?
What is your father's profession, mister?
My father?
Yes, your.
Muitas coisas.
He is teacher.
Não, he is teacher capoeira.
He
De
teaches
certa forma.
capoeira now. Very
É
good.
porque ele é, na verdade, educação física e não se fala professor, se fala mestre. Eu não sei como falar mestre de capoeira em inglês.
You can say capoeira master. There's no problem, but he is a physical education teacher. Right?
He is a physical education teacher.
Yes, it's correct, Mr. Enzo. Is it?
And the art teacher, é assim que fala?
Yes. Art teacher.
Que ele ensina desenhos.
Good. What about you, Isis? What's your mother's or father's occupation? Agatha, what's your father's and mother's occupation while Isis is connecting the phone?
My mother is nurse.
Nurse. Yes. Sounds good.
Mas é técnica em... Aí eu não sei se é assim.
No, it's
Ela é
nurse.
técnica em enfermagem.
Nurse, okay.
E meu pai é tatuador.
Your father is, how can I say this? The person who makes tattoo. I don't know. Maybe a tattoo ink? I don't know the name, inker. Something like this. I have never seen this before. Very good, Agatha. Very interesting. I don't have any tattoo. If I need a tattoo, I will call you. I would like to make. So, and your mother treats people. Sounds good. Nurse. Both of them know how to sterilize things and things, handle small tools. Sounds good. Guys, we are going to discuss about occupations like we have just done now. It's very important to know occupations in English, like a driver, bus driver, van driver, or Uber driver, engineer, doctor. I don't know. They are common occupations, but we have more and we need to know. And continuing now talking about the points, Claudette, could you read this last point we will learn?
Different name of places?
Yes, different name of places to differ when we are lost in a city. Imagine you are lost, and you don't know how to ask about padaria or rodoviária or aeroporto. How can I say these words in English? Right? Escola. How can I say escola in English? Do you know?
School.
How can I say casa in English?
Home.
Home or house,
Or
right?
house.
Very good. How can I say aeroporto in English?
Airport.
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 What else? We need to know more. How can I say praça in English?
Praça?
Ponto de ônibus.
Parque?
Park is good, but it's not praça. Park is park.
Place
Parque
pode
is
ser
like-
praça? Ou é só lugar mesmo?
No. Park, it's like a Central Park. The
É,
park
eu
is
tava
like
pensando no Central Park.
Botanic Park in Rio de Janeiro. You know? So we are going to learn a vocabulary involving these things, okay? It's very important to get this point. And what are the outcomes, teacher? What are the objectives from this study? In the final of this unit, I need you to speak about possessions. My book, your book, his book, her book, that is Anderson's book, or take a look at this phrase. Very difficult. Let me write it in black. Agatha's I always write different. Agatha's mother's profession is nurse. Take a look. I'm talking about the possession. Possession. The profession of the mother of the Agatha. You don't say of the. You say Agatha's mother's profession. You use the apostrophe S, the possessive case. So in the final, I will ask you to speak about possessions and ask and give directions to people. Ask, hey, where is the airport? Or give directions. Oh, the airport is, you take Amaral Peixoto Avenue, you turn right after Avenida Brasil. I don't know, you need to give directions, okay? That is the point. Cleaning everything, let's go ahead. The first conversation, we are going to decoupate. I don't say discuss, I say decoupate because we're gonna learn or discuss every part, is lost downtown. As Enzo said, guys, lost downtown means when you don't know the directions in a strange place. Did you understand? Lost downtown?
Yes.
What we have here around? We have a picture of a Maggie in the phone booth. She's in the phone booth. This is the phone booth, a phone cabin. This is a different phone booth. There are some cities with different phone booths. Like in Araruama, for example, the phone booth is on the beach are araras. Very good. They are different araras. Or in São Paulo. In São Paulo, one of the famous, the most famous avenue in São Paulo, the Avenue Paulista, the Paulista Avenue. There are a lot of different phone booths along all this avenue. And these are the pictures we have around here. Phone booths, different ones. So this conversation has something related to phone booths. We have Arthur and Maggie, and they are talking something. Let's pay attention in the audio and try to understand, okay? Let me play the audio, guys. Finding my DVD. Here, conversation. Book number 2. Let's go.
1. Conversation. Lost downtown. Hello?
Hi, Arthur. It's me, Maggie.
Where are you, Pumpkin? You're late.
I know. I'm calling you from a phone booth next to St. Peter's Cathedral, but I can't find a way to the All Nations Art Gallery.
Take it easy. You're near here. There's a park on the corner of Goldfield and Franklin Avenues. It's called Chelsea Park. Hello? Are you there?
Yes. I'm writing everything down.
Ah, okay. There's a bus stop in front of the north gate of the park. Take the number 7 bus.
North Gate? For goodness sake, Arthur. You know that I'm not good with directions.
Calm down, Maggie. The North Gate is across from the Cosmopolitan Theater, and the Civil War Museum, where your mom works, is beside the theater.
Yeah, and the theater is behind the Central Post Office, where you work.
Exactly.
See you soon. Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Very good, guys. Let me open one more file here. But let me ask you about questions if you have. I'm going to play twice, the second time. But do you have any question? Resolved. Do you have any question, everybody? Don't you? No. Yes. No, guys, say something. Do you have any question?
Teacher,
Yes,
você tá vendo o chat?
I'm checking now.
Ah, tá. É porque a Maísa tá falando aqui umas 3 vezes. Sim. E eu também tenho uma dúvida. Pumpkin não é abóbora?
Yeah, pumpkin
Por que o
is.
cara tá chamando a outra pessoa de pumpkin?
It's a different way to talk. There in the United States, like we have here in Brazil. We call people docinho, huh? We call people docinho. Why we can talk people pumpkin? Hey, pumpkin, come here. Pumpkin, it's a cute nickname. Or a cute way to
Nickname
call.
fofo, entendi.
Mhm.
Tá, é estranho, né? Porque a abóbora parece mais que você tá chamando uma pessoa de gorda.
But it's not this.
Ô Maísa, manda sua pergunta aí no chat que a gente lê pra você.
I'm gonna play again after these questions, okay? Tell me,
What's the meaning
what's
of
the meaning of ST? ST means street. ST. What is ST?
Teacher, what's the meaning of a goodness?
Where is it? Let me find only the, oh yeah. Sorry, sweetie. Scent. This case is scent. Like Saint John, like saints from Catholic religion. Okay? Scent. And Mr. Anderson, what's the meaning of what?
Goodness.
Goodness. What is goodness? Goodness. Oh, found. This is one expression. For goodness sake. Repeat, please, Mr. Anderson. For goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
Pelo amor de Deus. For goodness sake. It's an expression. Take with you. It's very good expression to use. Muito boa de usar. For goodness sake.
Teacher,
Oh, Maísa, did you get the meaning? Scent, like ST. And for goodness sake. Tell me, Mr. Enzo. Pumpkin, you said.
dúvida é que... O que é scent? What's the meaning of scent? É
Sorry,
santo?
can you repeat, please?
Scent.
Where is Saint? Saint here. Oh,
Saint.
Saint from Catholic religion, the Saint John, Saint James, Saint Mark.
Então
The
é
Saint.
santo.
Yes.
São Pedro?
Saint
Saint-
Peter, yes.
São Pedro?
Saint Peter.
Catedral de São Pedro?
Very good.
Porque
Saint
também
Peter.
pode ser um nome, tipo falar Dick St. John, São João. Pode ser nome?
Saint John, yes. Saint John, Saint Mike, Saint Mark, Saint James. Different saints.
Ok.
Yeah. Remember, I think we talked about that. Have we talked about that? I don't know. No. About the St. James Way. St. James Way in Spain. We talked about that before the exam. The St. James Way in Spain. I think it's... I don't know. I forgot the name of the place exactly. But we talked about the St. James, remember? In Spain. In the book number 1, in the last unit, conversation. Remember?
Yes.
Very good. The St. James Way. We talked about that. Now, we have the St. Peter's Cathedral. Very good, guys. More
Teacher.
questions. I'm going to
Tem mais
play one more
questions.
time if you don't. Tell me, Mr.
Tem
Renzo.
mais questions.
More questions. Tell me.
Primeiro, o que what's the meaning of goodness? Especificamente goodness.
Goodness. Good is another way to say God. God is God. And if you don't say the name of God in vain, they say goodness. Goodness is like sake or I don't know, God. It's another way to say God. Not only to don't say the name of God in vain.
I don't understand.
Don't say the name of God in vain. So they say goodness. In vain. Without reason. For a common expression. So they changed it.
Goodness é só para expressão mesmo?
Yes, for goodness sake. Oh my goodness. It's another expression. Like, oh my God.
Ok.
It's only to do not say the name of God in vain. In vão. In vain. Okay?
Ok.
Very good.
What's the meaning of street? Rua?
Street is who? Yeah, street. And avenue, it's a bigger street with 2 directions. Good questions. Avenue and street. Where is the street? Street. Well, where is the street? Tell me.
Não, é só porque quando você tinha botado ST, você botou street. Aí me veio essa dúvida na cabeça. E a Maísa tá fazendo outra pergunta.
Tell me, Maísa, what's the meaning of exactly? Exactly means exact with li. And li means mente. So exactamente. Exactamente, exactly. It's the same. Exactly. Did you understand? Where is exactly?
Teacher,
Tell me, mister.
how should I pronounce Firan?
You good question. It's th sound, th. You say theater. If you don't know the th sound, you say make the F. Theater. Yeah. Theater, but fast. Theater. Good. All right, guys, I'm gonna play one more time. Take your questions with you only for a moment. And don't forget asking me after the second time. Well, exactly here, found. Play it, pay attention.
1. Conversation. Lost downtown. Hello?
Hi, Arthur. It's me, Maggie.
Where are you, Pumpkin? You're late.
I know. I'm calling you from a phone booth next to St. Peter's Cathedral, but I can't find a way to the All Nations Art Gallery.
Take it easy. You're near here. There's a park on the corner of Goldfield and Franklin Avenues. It's called Chelsea Park. Hello? Are you there?
Yes. I'm writing everything down.
Ah, okay. There's a bus stop in front of the north gate of the park.